Hey everybody, welcome to Dissolution of Eternity. Oh my goodness, why is the player in the demo walking? Always run was a thing in the original game. Come on. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and play through this thing. So let's go ahead and start. Start map is very reminiscent of Quake. I like that, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna do the thing that we normally do. Wait, why is that? Okay, it's just slope. Okay. We're gonna do the thing that we did at the start of Scourge of Armageddon. Okay, that's obnoxious. That is really, really obnoxious. You know, I gotta say, I'm already not liking this. If they think that this is an appropriate way of... I mean, come on. Like, the jump in the OG start map is one thing. But having an obnoxious earthquake effect that does... I wasn't touching the mouse or keyboard, by the way, when that happened. It just yeeted me into the lava through, like, no input of my own. So you basically have to, like, bunny hop through... No, that doesn't work either. Apparently my feet weren't touching the ground long enough. Yeah, bad first impression. But anyway, we're going to do the thing that we did originally in the other one and find the nightmare portal. I'm not going to go into it. I mean, we're going to go into it. Probably. We're going to do something with it. We're going to... Hello. God, is it really going to be this easy? So where's the last one? Oh, there it is. Sequence completed. Okay, now what? Okay, it didn't auto-set my difficulty. So it looks like there's 2 episodes. Hell's Fortress. Nothing sneaky behind here. What about you? Nope. Then we've got episode 2. The Corridors of Time. How exciting. Oh. This is nifty. Not too shabby. So anyway... Hi there. I mean, I guess that's good if you end up inevitably losing health due to the stupid earthquake effect on the hard skill gate, assuming you can get to it. Oh, anyway. So where is the actual... Okay. So maybe up like that. Ah, okay. This chamber selects the nightmare skill. Yeah, it's kind of weird because you get some stuff that's pretty... Oh, I'm up here now. Skill 3. Anyway, you get some stuff that's pretty nifty and detailed, like this. And you get stuff that's maybe a bit more ramshackle, and then you get this, which is just horrific. I do remember somebody mentioning that earthquakes would be a lot more fun in this one. I think that's kind of what they were referring to. Anyway, let's go ahead and just get this thing started. So basically, TLDR, you need to just repeatedly jump over the hard gate to get to it and hope that you don't get yeeted off anyway. It's great. Good first impressions, and this is also not, I'm gonna be honest, not a very good first impression. Oh, well. Let's see how it goes from here. Yeah, this is definitely... It's weird because Scourge of Armageddon was kind of consistently above par when it came to visual design. This one feels more like a user map than like an officially licensed thing. Ah, good. Now you guys are fighting. Who's gonna win? Probably the guy who hasn't been weakened. Yeah, that checks out. Although he did do a number on that Death Knight, so kudos to you, friend. Hi. Yeah, give me that. Remember, somebody also mentioned something about a new weapon that was in here. I'm not sure what we get beyond that. If it's going to be like the same set of weapons. Okay, you know, you can give me at least a super shotgun. I know it's not as OP as it is in Doom, but it does help me kill these very tanky enemies a little bit faster. Oh my god. Why do you look different? That's why. Okay. Got it. So about new weapons. Well, we have some new enemy attacks too, I guess. We've got cluster grenade ogres, which, I mean, that is a way of making the humble ogre more deadly, so I'm not going to complain. Oh my god, thank goodness. Can't wait for them to not give me any nails to go along with this. Jeez, oh man. Why? Okay. I guess I'm stuck with this for a... Okay, I get it. I understand now, I think. Yeah, there we go. I mean, they are being a bit more bold in the combat department, putting in Death Knights and stuff like that this early. Yeah, I saw that. And that. However, not having a decent weapon to be able to kill them, because it's not like killing these guys is like hard or anything. But my goodness, when you only have a single barrel, it gets really tedious. Yeah, it's, as opposed to Scourge of Armagon, where like the first level felt explosive, this one just kind of feels like I'm doing a lot of just holding the button down. Because again, if you know how to dodge, this isn't really hard, because they give you more than enough health to make up for any damage you take. However, it just takes a long time to kill anything. Which is more of a Quake thing, but at the same time, if you're designing an add-on for Quake... I wonder if that actually leads anywhere. Well, let's see if we get a bio suit, I guess. And we're out of nails again. Great. Wait. What? Lava nails. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was in... I think Sacrilege had that. Something I played had that. I think it is Sacrilege. The boat has been released. Wait a minute, this feels familiar. Wait, was there like an homage to this in Sacrilege? So I'm kind of thinking there was. Huh. I mean, that was something that happened. Wow. Door wouldn't open. Thank you. Jeez. Feels like I should have had that about like 25 kills ago. And you spam enemies at the top of a lift. Essentially giving them carte blanche over the player, which is a decision, I suppose. Okay, so the boat apparently goes back and forth on its own. So there's that at least. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not I'm not feeling quite as positive about this one yet. We'll see how it ends up though. I'm not gonna write it off, obviously. We are gonna play through it. It did get Id's blessing, so I'm assuming it probably gets better. Okay. There we are. Boat has been released again. Wait. Okay. For a second I thought this was like a mirror of the other one, but it's not. But it does look very similar. On so many levels. Right, just die. I saw that switch up there. But I'm a little busy right now, so we're gonna go ahead and get that later. Like, right now is a good time. I've opened a secret. Ah, okay. What was... Power shield, okay. The secret area message actually overrode that display. At least that's what it looked like. That's what happened. Is what happened. So I wonder how long that lasts. This expires like right now. Alright, well by the time you get to the enemies, it's done. Yep, shield failing. That did not... So it was about 30 seconds. Your average power-up length. Yeah, see, even with, like, the, God, even with the freaking, super shotgun, those guys still take a while to go down. So, yeah, if you're going to be putting in chunkier enemies, give the player better weapons. Because unless you design your spaces a certain way, it's not going to be any more challenging. It's just going to take longer to kill things. I think it's kind of like the Baron thing in Doom. Oop. It's kind of like Barons in Doom, where if you design the arena around the Baron appropriately, then, you know, you can have a pretty decent fight with it. Otherwise, it's just a damage sponge. Alright, I must save because I don't... Okay, I guess it says not the exit. This does do noticeably more damage, so at least there's that. Oh, okay, we're back at the start. Okay, alright. I didn't even look over here to see if there was maybe... if something opened up. Okay, cool. Well, that looks like something, but again, that's damaging slime. So I don't particularly want to go down there. At least not without some sort of, I don't know, environmental suit. Kind of think this is probably the exit here. Yeah, that's a bit... that's a bit low budget. Yeah, I think I would have maybe did a little bit more there. That's kind of... I don't know, it's just... Like I said, it's weird because it's not like this is under-detailed. Like, when you compare it to Q-Zone, it's immaculate, but it doesn't give off the same good first impression that Scourge does. We'll put it that way. Alright, well, anyway. Let's see if there's any secrets that we can... like that, maybe. Can I just jump to that from here? Kind of seems like I can. There we go. Didn't actually count as a secret. Which, yeah, that probably was a bit on the obvious side. It's kind of neat though. I have 34 rockets. I'm also seeing the ammo types there too. I didn't really look at my ammo display, but yeah, you can actually see like the alternate types. So there's no alternate shells, but there are alternate cells and alternate rockets. Sorry, rockets. Yeah. Thud. Okay, well, anyway. Haha. Haha. Not really sure what could be secrets. I mean, in the one area it was pretty obvious. You son of a bitch. There's also... Ah. Much better. Okay, cool. So I wonder if I can... if I can make it back to the opening area and explore down there before the... sorry, before the air supply in the biosuit runs out. That always... I know I mentioned this in a previous video, but that always kind of bothered me when I was a kid. It's like, well, the air supply ran out, but... why does the rest of the biosuit suddenly go bad? Which, you know what, it actually does kind of make sense, because if you're in a full protective suit, I guess you kind of need oxygen to be able to, you know, breathe. But still, can't you just, like, I don't know. Oh, shoot. Can't you just, like, keep it on and just keep your head above the slime or whatever? I'm overthinking this, aren't I? I'm overthinking a video game power-up. That wouldn't be the first or last time I do that, so, buckle up, I guess. So, 2 more secrets. Also, this is called Deviant's domain. Figured I should probably mention that now. Okay, let's just go ahead and wait for this to go back over here, because this is one of the areas I kind of wanted to check out. Waiting. Waiting. Very natural movements on this boat. Oh, you little... Whoa! Clutched it. Anyway. Not that I blame it, believe me. doing this kind of math on PCs of that era was already pretty daunting. Right, so boat number 2. Here's my number 2 man. His name, number 2. Not seeing anything that stands out to me, but I'm, to be honest, not even entirely sure where to look here. I mean, there are the obvious things like that button. Oh, there's probably more obvious buttons that I ended up missing. I'm not going to rule that out. Certainly wouldn't be the first or last time that happens. Anything up? Yeah. Also kind of just sort of just quickly glancing at the wall textures just to see if there's anything that might be somewhat secretive. Like, I've been looking up here, but I think that's more of just like set dressing. I'd like to activate the drawbridge. I wonder if I'm spatially, if I'm actually spatially underneath it. I'm very curious now. Ooh, you lying liars. Oh, actually, no. No, we are really close to it. That's pretty cool. Anyway. So we got the castle here. No. No. Damn it. Anywho. Jump. Yeah. Already went down there. Is there anything on the other side, perhaps? I mean, yeah. Yeah, there actually is quite a bit, actually. And we do have a biosuit, so I'm now curious about the second area. If I can get to it in time, of course. That's the main problem. Right, so do we have... No! My biosuit! Ow! Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything under that part of the water. Okay, well, that's, I think I'm just gonna leave it at that, to be honest. Yeah, let's go back into the teleporter. Let's try to get down a flight of stairs. That might be a good start. Alright, anything at the entrance here? Doesn't seem like it. I'm kind of also assuming that we probably missed some sort of explosive weapon. Just based on the fact that there were rockets up there. Unless those are more of like a rainy day sort of thing, which is entirely possible. But anywho, let's run in here. Run into the very abrupt darkness. Okay, no, it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't bad. I'm not gonna say it was bad, but compared to Scourge of Armageddon and even the opening of OG Quake, it's kind of underwhelming. It does have some cool things, like, I mean, the boat ride's kind of neat, I guess, but that almost feels like something they should have maybe saved for later. I don't know. I think what doesn't help is that Scourge of Armageddon just had such a solid opening that comparing the two just doesn't... It almost doesn't seem fair. Wow. Not really aiming for realism on that monster placement, are you? Let's go down here. Oop, I think it jumped down. Wait, is there... Alright, let me give some... Oh. Good thing I did that. Got him. Yeah, this thing is pretty fucking devastating when you have the quad. Is this the same place? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's kind of like more of a place to duck for cover. So what are those multi-rockets? Got it. I saw that in the corner. So What does that do? Probably opens the other door. How did that shambler even get out of there? I mean, it seems a little bit chonky for that. Maybe it just, like, raises one of the bars for it. I don't know. Yeah, that's the door it does things with. I'm still used to having, like, I don't know, all the weapons available. I'm just, like, mashing buttons to try to switch. Like, I was trying to switch to the, like, rocket launcher, grenade launcher. The launchers that I don't have, sadly. Whoop. This actually almost feels like a missed opportunity to use the cluster grenade ogres. Those guys would have been downright nasty up here. And not in like a cheap way. I think that actually would have been maybe preferable. Unfortunately, this guy can leap. Just kidding. Apparently you can't go over the gap. He ended up running into a situation that is all too common for me. Smacking into the wall. How many lava nails do I have? 52. Not as many as I would like. Oh, good. Oh, that is jank as fuck. Wonder if it was like that in the DOS version, or if it's like a source port / Ironwail thing. How did you dodge those, you slippery eel? Okay, well, let's get some health. I was fully expecting that axe to take care of business. It was my bad, I guess. Give. Oh, no, both. Thank you. Kind of mentally assigned that the wrong health value, I guess. Right. Wait, I hit 4 twice. Why do you not pick the lava nails? Hold on. No, it doesn't save it. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Maybe I hit it too early and it was still recovering. Like, it was still going through the fire animation for the SSG. Yep, worked that time. That's probably what happened, because I don't think it buffers weapon changes. Here, let's see. No, it does. Okay. It doesn't buffer alt weapon changes. So if you are using the SSG and it's finishing its reload animation and you hit 4 twice, then yeah, it's only going to switch to the regular nail gun. So that's probably what happened. No biggie. It just took a little longer. Okay, down. Nope, that's gold. NVM. Silver's up here. Oh, I see you over there, you stupid little bastard. Not really sure what I was going for there, but hey, you know what? He dead, that's all that matter. Damn it! Keep throwing these gigantic shell boxes all over the place. I hate when I dodge into shit like that. Oh, fuck you. Anyway. Give. Feels bad, you know? Okay, no lava nails. That was pretty lucky, I'd say. Good. So that one's moving. Man, he's just like... Oh, you little... Anyway. So, really ramping up the difficulty here. I forgot. Hitting back completely kills your momentum. Not just a little bit. All a bit. Yeah, this is, stupid. Well, that's great. Well, we're going to just slowly... Maybe not. Okay. So it actually stepped under the... I should have juked him a little more. What in the world is even... Alright, what the hell? Does that open the door? Okay, good. I mean, that was a pretty cool trap, not gonna lie. I wonder if that would have been an instant kill. I would hope so. I mean, the whole giant-ass floor is kind of falling on your head. Oh, you're the cluster one. Okay, and you do get multi-rockets from that. That's good. Would have been really funny if you didn't. Yeah, funny. Real funny, guys. Right, so I'm kind of curious now if I ride that platform up, if anything neato happens. I don't know if you heard me mashing space, but yeah, it didn't fucking work, so now we gotta do this again. Pro tip, save before jumping on a moving platform, because oh, whatever, we'll just ride this up this time around. Yeah, apparently sometimes it decides to jump. I guess I was too close to the wall. Maybe don't design your crushers like that. Okay. That was some interesting weapon auto-swapping that happened there. Not sure if you were paying attention there, but take a quick gander at what just happened. What essentially, I had my nail gun out, I grabbed the nail gun from the ground, and then it swapped me to the lava nails. Oh, so it's just an alternate path. Just a little disappointed. I mean, it makes sense, but I guess. Okay. Sure thing. Oh, whatever. Let's go back down. We're gonna have to clear both paths anyway. That's me being clever and nullifying fall damage. Oh. Neat. Okay. No, don't... Ah, Quake's auto-switch behavior is cursed, man. I mean, Doom's isn't always the most consistent, but... boy howdy, it, I would say works a bit better than what we've got here. It's a little annoying when you see a weapon you want, and there's just an enemy that just takes one step and he's just automatically camping on top of it. Just mean. How dare you? Yeah, I got a lot of rockets. Let's go ahead and just use these for a minute. What is this? Oh. Okay. You know, you put a sword there. My first... Okay, so it's literally only the sword's hitbox. Anyway, I put a sword there, and my first assumption is, ooh, new melee weapon. You've dashed my hopes and dreams, and now I am forever disappointed. Thanks, Rogue Software, or Entertainment, or whatever you call yourselves. Sigh. Let's go and try this thing. That... Wait. Does the multi-grenade not activate if it directly hits something? Because if so, that kind of sucks. Jeez. I'm gonna have to test that when I can actually see, but... Unless it deals more damage, that would be acceptable. That was a shambler, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Get shambled, son. Stompy would not approve of your ilk. Okay, anyway. So we have the gold key, which means we can now go back to this area. Oh, we did find 2 secrets. Nifty. Well, that means we can go back to the center area and unlock the gold door. We almost have all the kills. Wow, they love their shamblers, don't they? For a second, I was kind of concerned that maybe he can hit me through the pillar. I'm still concerned about that. Not gonna lie. So is this the exit? Yeah. Guarded by a lone knight, you poor bastard. Okay, see, this looks better. See, it actually fades out instead of just suddenly going to a black texture. Yeah. Alright, anyway, let's do our usual thing and do a quick scan for secrets. Alright, did I leave any ammo up there? Yeah, and also getting as much ammo as we can, of course. Yeah. I mean, I will say the theme is definitely consistent. This map, so after making such a big deal about it in the first one, I should probably comment about this map's visuals. Definitely feels like it's a lot, I mean, aside from cursed stuff like this, but again, that could be a, I'm not sure if that's a remaster or source port issue. But anywho, actually I have something else to say that's related to the remaster, but anyway. Also, what's up there? Oh yeah, that's where the key was. Never mind. But anywho, I would say the visuals in this one are a lot more consistent, and I would say generally better. Like the first map and the start map were a bit odd, I think. I don't know. Oh, are you oh, that's just where the dude came out of. Okay. Yeah, I jumped too late. Oops. Yeah, that's just the way back from that weird area. Speaking of weird area, let's go over there. Cool. We made it. Hold up, why is that blocked off permanently? Well, I hope the secrets aren't up there, because if so, friends, we may have missed our shot. Okay, so that is a secret area. Okay. Ow. Ugh, go down. Dang it, I'm trying to, like... Okay, there's nothing underneath it. Good. That's all I wanted to know. I mean, I could grenade jump up there, but... Kinda don't think that's necessary. Usually isn't. Or is that again... Hold on, I'm just gonna flip up there. Shit. I mean, at least Quake handles that somewhat gracefully if you end up dropping no clip in the middle of a brush. Alright, what do we got? Anything up here? Kind of seems... You know, I never actually did jump down here. Oh. Okay. I thought it just dropped you into this hallway. Well, hey, that's good to know. And we are at 3 out of 4. Let's check up where the swords were. There were these, like, dark areas over... Not over here. Oh, yeah, anyway, I was going to mention... thing about the remaster. One thing that I noticed about this is it doesn't seem to have any real remaster work done. So, like, with Scourge of Armagon, you know, we had things like colored lighting, some of those newer features. This doesn't seem to have any of that. So I wonder what the story is behind that, because just seems a little weird with how consistently the remaster kind of upped the visuals for the most part, aside from those really odd bugs that we ran into, which one of them was actually Ironwail. So, that's not their fault. But yeah, it just seems a little bit strange that this wasn't given like the same level of attention. And because I was thinking about that for a little bit, but I most noticed or bleh. But I would say it really stood out to me here because, like, with the other remastered stuff, they would have like a reddish glow coming off the lava. But you see this one, it's just using like the flat monochromatic lighting from Quake. It's just a little bit strange, I think. Okay, so I have no lava nails. Got a fair number of multi-rockets. Damn it. Alright, well, anyway, let's go ahead and swing into this thing. There we go. Yeah, not a bad one. I do wish the sword was a pickup instead of an enemy, but oh well. Okay. Oh. Don't know why I was thinking they would be behind me. I guess I'm too used to getting ambushed. Play too much modern Doom stuff, I think. It's from an era where first-person shooters were kinder? Question mark? Just kidding, not really. It depends on who designed the levels. Oh, right, I wanted to test... damn it. They really like doing that thing where they put enemies like in kind of... yeah, that just does a single explosion. I'm gonna have to look up to see if that does more damage, because if it doesn't, then that seems... kinda stupid. But it might, I don't know. So it's just out of that guy's line of sight. That's funny. With your voodoo magic. Anywho, down here. And I would say that was a critical fail. I mean, a game that doesn't have a block map, to miss that thoroughly. Oh well, what you gonna do? Alright, well, see, I mean, that's the thing, when the multi-grenades actually multi-explode, they're pretty goddamn effective. Hey, I learned that one from Quake. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, that's... is he in the ground? Oh no, he's just a step down. Okay. Yeah, that's another thing I'm gonna have to look at, is if the multi-grenades do more damage if they directly hit an enemy, which from what I could tell, they don't. Because, I mean, that ogre would have already been reasonably damaged. And yeah, he did not seem to... I mean, I think that he would have jibbed if it did additional damage. Yeah, and that happened again. I picked up the grenade launcher and it automatically switched me to the multi-grenade version. Well, I mean, really, it shouldn't auto-switch me anyway, since I already had the weapon, but, you know, again, Quake's auto-switch is... it's a bit on the jank side. One might call it Janky McJankerson. Nobody calls it that. Anyway. We don't need the green armor. I hear Zombie Man? Would that be, Oh. Oh my god, this shit again. Isn't there a way of putting monster blocking brushes, function brushes underneath the fucking lift? Okay, that worked. Although by that point the guy already moved, so... he got jibbed for his crimes, so I guess that's the important part. Oh, no. Want to go down. This is why Quake really needed a use key. I don't know why in the hell they decided to get rid of that. Ooh, 2 secrets for the price of 1. Neat. What do I need the biosuit for? You open the underwater passage. I think that might be what I need the biosuit for. I wish it were a wetsuit, but... you know, what you gonna do? Eels? Eely? Eely? That was horrible, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not that sorry. But I'm still slightly sorry. Probably not as sorry as you're feeling right now, but... just eh. Yeah, just get them to drop ammo. Other weird Quake quirk is gypped enemies do not drop their ammo backpack, which... Yeah, that actually would have been a good use for them. Wow. Anyway, that would have been a good use for a multi. Yeah, it was kind of close. Oh, I have to go back through that? Oh, never mind. Wait. Ugh. Okay, let's see what this does. I like it. I like it. Even more opportunities to face rocket. Perfect. Ooh, also, more proof that they didn't remaster any of this. Well, I think, from what I understand, they didn't remaster the weapons at all, but remaster rocket launcher. Non-remaster rocket launcher. Yep, same thing with the grenade launcher. You can actually see the difference in polys. Damn. Even this detail on the skin. Okay, well. This also is one of those situations... Oh, no, you don't actually fall off. Oh. Come on. There we go. At least those go in a line and they're not just, like, murder beams. So there is that one way... Oh, yeah. So I want to get up to this upper level real quick. And that would be up here. There we go. Yeah, it's time for replacement armor. Time for an armor. Alright, let's try the other side, see what we get up here. Ooh. Even better stuff. Yeah, we're going to be using the rocket launcher a little bit because that's a lot of rockets. Definitely not complaining. What enemy do I hear? I hear something. It's almost like a heavy breathing sound. Weird. Spooky. Oh wait, Halloween's over. Disregard. I'm sorry. Got up at the wrong time, pal. Alright, there we go. Yeah, and it just defaulted to the fire nails. I mean, that is the better weapon, technically. It'd be really inconvenient from... Oh, you know what? I should probably use these. Especially against you. I love it. I freaking love it. Oh. Yeah, multi-rocket's my favorite. I mean, fire nails are good. More DPS is always welcome, but... Oh, shit, those, Screw it, if you can't aim, multi-rocket. It does actually kind of seem like each end of... Oh, for the love of... At least you could easily shoot through this one. Honestly, though, can... Okay, Shades, someone who's a Quake mapper, can you tell me if there's a way of blocking enemies from going underneath the elevator? There has to be, right? It just... The fact that they don't do that just doesn't make sense to me. And if there isn't, then fine. But I somewhat doubt it. What is that skin? That almost looks like a temporary, like just a development skin. Like, look at that compared to that one. I mean, I guess that is kind of like the same little design. Let me get it in better lighting. There we go. Kind of has the same design in the middle, but like you could see the barrels have like the flame on them. Regular nail gun. Yeah, that's... I'm very, very underwhelmed. Oh well. It's a super nail gun that shoots fire nails, so, yep, case in point. I think it's basically proven its worth. Just as a matter of course. Alright, so we need to go down, down, down. Not here. I went to the wrong area. Anyway, we need to go here? I think? No? Yeah. Yeah, and now we go down, down, down. Okay. 3 out of 6 secrets. Damn. Wonder if there's anything in his little hole. Of course there is. I like it. Nope. Not nailing me to no wall. Got him. Yeah, this really does seem like it's kind of intended for continuous play. Given it, I'm pretty sure it's giving me stuff. For some reason, I thought I could just walk over that, okay? It seemed like it was maybe just close enough. That might be me applying Doom platforming to Quake. I will fully admit that that's probably what happens. Oh, that is just... Dude! Dude's already hanging on the wall. You don't need to do that shit, man. That's just rude. Anyway. So, or 93 out of 93. This just in. 9s look like 7s now. Okay. Up. So, 2 more secrets. I don't know if I'm really feeling the hunt, though. That's the problem. I'm pretty much, like, at the point in the game, if it wasn't obvious, where I just kind of feel like blasting stuff. Secret hunting isn't exactly conducive to that. Although the problem is, in Doom, it's very easy to justify that. Just because I normally play pistol start in Doom. Also, I did call it pistol start earlier with reference to Quake. It's actually shotgun starting. Anyway, I keep looking at this and thinking that might have something, but it doesn't seem like it. But anywho, yeah, normally with Doom I pistol start, so it doesn't matter if I leave a secret behind, unless it's something that's like a major, like a secret fight or something super fun. But yeah, here it actually does impact the game. And it doesn't impact my experience in later levels. Oh, okay. Right, yeah, I remember now. I'm smart. I got a gold star. Anyway. Don't think there's anything else in here. There's not really a whole lot. I mean, it already gave me 2 secrets in there, so probably not. Don't know if I checked underneath this. Oh, you prick. My gird. Damn it. Just trying to do the thing. What I want to do is... Oh, jeez. Can't... I mean, it looks like just... It doesn't... I mean, it looks like there's stuff... No, it's just a long... It's just a large elevator. Okay. Wait. Wait. Word. Okay, there's number 5. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna call it there for the secrets, because, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find any more, for being completely honest. So, like I said, it's... I've got my mood things, and I am not in the secret hunting mood right now, so... Don't believe there's anything under here either. Yeah, because I had to walk under there to trigger the lift. I already checked in here, in the Ogre's Cave. Also, admittedly, when I see this type of thing, I get a little bit concerned. It's like, how many secrets are going to be behind walls like this? So, yeah, I don't know. Awkward. Anyway, let's go ahead into the exit. Yeah, see, this one, I mean, it cuts off, but it cuts off at about where the id ones would, so I'll give this one a pass. Alright, map 3. That was definitely, in terms of combat and overall fun, yeah, this was a fine map. I really love this one. Like, the first one didn't really wow me. Kind of felt like there was maybe a bit too much... I don't know. Kind of felt like there was maybe a bit too much downtime, I want to say. Because you look at even the intro map in Quake, and you're kind of always doing something on hard difficulty. With that one, it just kind of felt like you... I mean, it had its moments, but in general, I wasn't blown away by it. Map 2, kind of the same thing, but a bit better. But like with this one, it's a pretty handsome map, and the combat flow is phenomenal. Yeah, I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed this one a hell of a lot. But, we've already got smushers. Perfect. But, this is where I'm going to leave off. Ow, 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 etc., etc. But, yeah, that's all for now. Gonna let Ranger just deal with this, I guess. Oh yeah, when you don't have armor, things get a little bit real. But, anyway... I want to go ahead and close it off here, but this has been the first part of Dissolution of Eternity, and I don't know, I'm already seeing like irregular caves and stuff, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing where this goes. This might be one of those ones where it starts off a bit underwhelming, but then it just kind of steadily increases. We'll see. But either way, that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.